Hello, my name is Boris Alevich Kievsky. I was born in Cherkasy, Ukraine, of Soviet Socialist Republic fame. My family lived there for many generations. My great-grandfather, he was in Tsar's army. He fought in World War I. My grandfather, he was Bolshevik. He fought in Great October Revolution of 1917. He even know Trotsky. A few years ago, I moved to Hollywood, where I play large variety of roles. Everything from Russian mobster to Russian pimp to Russian gangster. One time, I even play Russian drug dealer. I am, how you like to say, great success. There is just one small, teeny tiny, minuscule problem. I'm not Russian. Despite all that rich, proud family history, my Soviet birth certificate didn't say Russian. It didn't say Ukrainian or even Soviet. No, on the line that says nationality, just like my parents before me, my birth certificate said I'm a Jew. In a way, I guess I was lucky. We moved to the United States when I was just 6 years old. Like most immigrant families, we worked hard at integrating and achieving the American dream. We never looked back. We certainly never went back. We didn't even talk about it. So I grew up, like many of my generation, knowing very little about who I really was and where I come from. Instead, just trying to be American. Did I mention my name is Boris Kievsky? Americans still called me Russian. Russians called me a Jew, and the Jews, they didn't know what to make of us. A few years ago, I realized if I'm ever really going to fit in, I really need to know who I am. So with my grandmother's advancing age and time running out, one day I just put a video camera in front of her and I said, "Babushka, talk."
Давайте я прочту, что я написала.
Давай.
Историю моей жизни.
What she told me was incredible.
Он мне написал, что...
It launched me on a journey literally halfway around the world. Next stop, Kiev. It was an amazing journey. I found the apartment where I was raised, the records of my grandfather's persecution, relatives I didn't know, and the place in Siberia where my grandfather, grandmother, and father lived in political exile.
Эти несколько дней обо мне услышал больше, чем за все 36 с мелочью лет.
Это правда. Поэтому я и хотел это делать. Узнать,
Оно тебе надо.
Надо.
Зачем?
Оказывается, как у нас говорят, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I want to know what tree I fell off of.
Good one.
It occurred to me that if this is my history and I know so little, what about other people, other ex-Soviet Jews or other American Jews, or for that matter, the rest of the world that knows almost nothing about this? I decided I need to learn more. So I went to the experts. I went to the lay leaders and rabbis and peers, and I talked to them. Mostly I just asked them, why? Why did so many of us fight for the Russian Revolution? Why did we pay such a high price for that participation? Who are we today? What's left of our identity after the Soviet Union? Are we still Jews? Are we destined to just assimilate?
Today, the biggest challenge for the future of Jewish people is assimilation, is disappearing. Every day there are a few hundred Jews less in the United States of America because of assimilation.
So it became more and more important to tell this story and to bring it to as wide an audience as possible. Because if we don't, in a couple of years, there might be no one left to tell it to.